So, welcome back to our sibling rivalry run, and look at us now. We are doing so well. And of course, the last thing we did yesterday, we got our sister on the throne of Tahert, which I'm sure I'm butchering. Tahert? Tahert, that sounds better. I don't know. Tahert, I'm gonna... whatever, right? But we won a crusade, got her on the throne, and we have managed to secure an alliance with her. We did marry her to one of our knights, so hopefully they have some children together. She's not sterile or anything, so hopefully she's got about 10 years, so that should be okay. And as we're allied, we can always step in during wars, so I'm pretty happy with that. Jerusalem, still going strong, and of course, we have now got to wait, of course, to convert the cultures, but also to establish by the sword. It's going to take 15 years, but once that is done, we are going to be able to do kingdom level holy wars as much as we want. So that is going to be fun, but first, we got something else we need to deal with. This guy. He has 2,000 men, another 600 in allied strength, but we do have a claim on these 3 islands over here. Now, I do want to work on my vassals as well. I want to kind of start getting them all converted. So I'm going to ask some of the smaller ones to convert. A lot of them will just say no, but I'm just going to ask them, see what they say. What's the worst that can happen? So this guy refused. Yeah, they're all going to refuse, right? Fine. You will convert for a weak hook. Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. And his primary heir is also converted with him, so I'm happy enough to do that. But Aragon wants to marry our primary heir Alexander to, I believe... wait. Her daughter. Yes. I'm going to say no. Because sadly, we need Aragon soon. We kind of need to take Aragon. Now, I don't want to do, but because we are the house head, and she is of a different cadet branch, we can just claim throne and take their land. Same with Leon. I really do not want to take over Leon. He's been so nice to us. We've synergized friendships a bunch of times. We'll even do it again. We'll do stewardship again. Or probably not. We already got it, I guess. We might as well just keep it. But yeah, we've synergized friendship a few times. We've been good brothers, and we love each other. We're like best friends. It makes no sense to just go and take his land. But Aragon, I'm sorry, you are going to have to be next. There's no, way for us to vassalize her because we're all kings. Well, she's a queen, but we're all kingdoms. There's no way to vassalize. And the only way we can do that is by becoming an emperor, which we need to take her land to do. Now, we're going to go board on their capital island. But hopefully, we massively outnumber them because we will have the big disembark penalty. So this could go very wrong for us. But we've had a mental breakdown. Great. So, let's see. We can become rakish. Probably not. Stop being best friends with Rodrigo. No. We're going to take that stress. We are level 1, so we will work on that. But weirdly enough, once again, after I was just talking about that, Rodrigo wants enhanced stewardship again. So we're going to do that. Oh. So our friend, Duke Ismaili, the one who we had to try very hard to convert, he just drank himself to death, and now his son is on the throne. He is still of our faith, so that's okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make him my marshal. He's not great, but we need to kind of keep on his good side. Make sure he's happy with us, because he's very, very powerful. We do have some very powerful vassals now, though, so the risk of, a vassal uprising is rising each time we bring new people. You know what? Grant Vassal, you take him. Let's try and sort this out a little bit now. You are just going to stay there. Any more counties? That's duchy. 1 to an emperor, we can give away some kingdoms, which will make this massively easier. But when there's a lot of dukes, there's not really a lot we can do. We can't grant them away. You are a county, but you do like us, and I don't want to make anyone else around you more powerful, so I'll leave you. What I'm going to do, I'm going to grant you vassal. Oh yeah, you are just one big county, so you need to have a duchy title. So if he becomes a duke, you know what? We're going to create the title for you. We have loads of money, and then what we're going to do, we're going to give him that duchy title, and then we're going to grant vassal, give him, so he can have that guy, and hopefully he can manage to convert him on his own. Just saves us the trouble, but we do need to work on this guy down the south, especially 3,000 men, and he is still a Muslim ruler. But let's go on board and hope they don't somehow have a massive army. They've left. Perfect. Okay, that frees it up for me. And we're going to split in half. One half going to keep here, and then the other half can go siege up there. Try and siege for this as fast as we can. But there we go. Alexander has come of age. With his coming of age, my tuition of Alexander is at an end. a natural administrator from birth, it should surprise no one that Alexander has come far in his studies of the management of the realm. Not content with understanding the flow of wealth and people, he seems capable of predicting it as if it is by instinct. Midas touched. Whoa, I was not expecting that. I mean, we did get a court tutor who was, I think, good. They weren't excellent. We're not exactly Midas touched, but I guess we do have a 5-star education. But our son and heir being Midas touched. That is massive for us. Is there a way to send your child to the university or no? Has it got to be us? Oh, wait, we have it. Wait, what? I was talking about this yesterday. Do we have a university in Santiago? Is this a university? Okay, I did not. Apparently it is. Can we send our child? No. Okay. But once we do eventually probably play as Alexander, we can go to university and try and get the new 5-star education. I believe this 5-star now, right? So if we get that, we'll have an insane stewardship character. But let's get on with this. But no, once again, my brother and best friend, King Rodrigo, has honored me with a visit and has brought one of his courtiers along. Rodrigo approaches me excitedly. Well met, King Robert. It pleases me to see you thriving here in Coruna. It occurred to me that Ralph here might be of service in your court. He is an incredibly talented strategist. His mind is always spinning out possible tactics. I would make use of him myself, but alas, it doesn't seem possible. He is good. You know what? He is good. He did also send me my court physician at some point. Joins my... Yeah, why not? I mean, he seems like he could just come fight for me, to be honest. I don't need him to be my marshal, but I'll happily take a new knight. We're going to leave Alexander unmarried just for a little bit longer, but somebody is trying to murder... Ooh, my acclaimed knight? I wonder, is it more likely that the second in line, this person could be trying to murder them? I mean, that is a possibility, right? But yeah, we're going to warn him and hopefully work out that. Now, that is finished sieging. We can get our army to come back down here and siege that. We'll get his capital any second. And then this army can jump in for a fight. There we go. 100%. So, enforce. And just like that. Oh, wait, we took all of his land. It was blue, but I just thought that was like a glitch because we only had a claim on these counties. But no, we took all of it. So, problem is, we do have some vassals who don't like us. Now, what I could do, we have the Duchy of Mallorca. If we give it to a Catholic ruler, do I want to make Alonso more powerful? I don't know if I do. We're going to grant him this vassal, though, over here. Just like that. And you know what? I'm also going to grant him right but there. I don't want to make him any more powerful. He is, I think, powerful enough. But I want to give Mallorca to somebody. So then they can deal with these three, to be honest. You've converted. Yeah, you know what? You have Mallorca, because you're not very powerful anyway. You have converted. So you have the duchy now. So what I can do, grant vassal, and give you these to deal with. Hopefully you don't get overthrown. I don't think you will. These are not exactly the most powerful of people. Well, he has 1,000 men. So hopefully you can deal with that. But just like that, let's check our vassals. And I believe it's you. And is there anyone else? There's some counts, but... yeah, pretty much, we have almost no Muslim vassals left. We have vassals of vassals, but that, again, doesn't really matter. Aragon, what is going on over here? Tyranny war. I mean, if you lose that, it might make things a little bit easier for me. But she has to be our next target. Like, that is all we can do. I refuse to fight Leon. While King Rodrigo is still alive, or, of course, Robert as well, I don't think we should be fighting. Now, these guys down here still going strong. We are about to transition, so hopefully... that enables bigger struggle clashes. I don't know for sure if it does. But this is interesting. Hungary. I don't want to marry my son to her, though. She has no traits, but again, we haven't really been going for traits, so that doesn't really matter to me. But when he dies, I think the alliance is going to be broken, and he's not young. I'm going to say no. Although that would have been a really, really nice alliance, I just think we can probably get a better one, a more useful one, a bit later on. But now this transition, struggle clash, yes. Okay, now we're not friends. I don't owe you anything. It's going to cost us 600 piety. But after that, we, well, almost have all the land needed. It looks like we have to get a few more counties up here. But we don't need this, so she won't be completely unlanded. And then we'll have to do one more war then to pick up this little corner that we couldn't struggle clash. Does she have strong allies? She has this vassal in Aquitaine, but yeah, I don't think that's going to be a problem. We don't need allies. Our army is, I mean, we got a good army, you know? Total of 9,500 men. Ooh, please raise more in time. Oh God, right, but this guy, we did give a hook to him at some point to convert, so what is he doing? Changing obligation, so we get more men-at-arms counter. Yeah, okay, fine, and I'll take that. That's just a bonus for us. Can more raise? Yes, more raise and scared them off. I never learn. I always still raise my troops right next to theirs, and I wonder why we get attacked. But our accoladed knight just lost glory because it did have succession. So we're going to seek worthy accolade successor for that one. They're both almost, well, this one's almost tier 5, which when it gets there, we get even bigger archer regiments, I think. Yeah, +2 extra. And first among guard, which is valiant, which is straight army damage, that is almost tier 6. When it gets there, what do we get from 5 then? Well, stewardship and stuff. But yeah, we are getting a +30% to our army damage. And of course, if we look down here, both of them are fighting. You can see the direct bonuses. Right now, +30% overall army damage. And then archers get a bonus 40% and 20% toughness as well. As right now, we can hold 16 bowmen in our regiment. And we only have 12. So that could be something we look at upgrading pretty soon. But yeah, absolutely wrecking their army. Our army is genuinely fantastic right now. And you're offering contract assistance? No thanks. I think I'm fine. He'll probably accept it though. I think he'll take any assistance he can get right now. But she probably knows she'd have no chance and her armies would get wiped out. So she thought she'd be a bit cheeky and try and ask me. Let's see. We've picked up scientific. I mean, I guess we might as well do a little bit of whole of body, I guess. There's not really much else we do need from there. And there we go. We have found an accolade successor. So we're going to go and put them in there. Pedro. And what we can do now, we're going to split our army in half. One of them go fight. One of them go siege. And how are they doing this tyranny war? Minus... Oh, still at 0%. Okay. Oh, you can't get through. Wait, what is going on? Oh, I think I accidentally moved them. Okay, we're just going to keep them together. Because they just ran off anyway. It'd just be easier if we keep them together. And here we go. So we took Queen Aldonza's son. Yeah, sadly, Beatrice did die. That was in 1090. She was the one we had most contact with. Like, you lot probably know a bit more. But either way, we can just enforce that now. And we've got to do one more war against Aragon. We will have a truce for a little while. Someone does have a claim on it as well. Maybe I just push his claim. But we only got him as a vassal. I mean, that is more Barcelona. So what I'm going to do, grant titles. You can have them too. And let's check again. This guy should have that. You know what? I'm going to grant it to him. You have... actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to grant Barcelona... I don't want to make anyone like, stupidly powerful. I'll grant Barcelona that one there. And then Aragon, his final 2 will be them 2 but there. So he has most of that duchy. And then eventually, when we take the rest of Barcelona, this guy will have all of that. And he does really like us. So we're pretty safe there as well. And of course, all that would stand is Leon. We are still promoting cultures though. And if we check, if we go to Viuen Decisions and Galician Dominant, currently we're 5 out of 11. Is there anything quicker we can do? Because... that's going to take too long. The 10th we can't do, or we also can't do status quo because we currently have over 50% of Iberia. But this is going to take way too long. Is there something we can do? Maybe. Let's have a look. Surely our son can be our steward. He's only got 21. Even with Midas touched. Let's have a look. Well, our prisoner and sister-in-law. What we can do is negotiate release, but we're going to recruit her. And she will be in my court. And now what we're going to do is find spouse and just look for somebody with insane stewardship who will come over here. Like, this guy doesn't have any land. He's got 28. So if we make that marriage, just like that, what we can do, we can now put him as our steward. It's gone down a little bit, but still, it's going to take too long. And I don't really know a way to speed it up, if there is a way or not. Kind of sucks, because if I noticed, I would have done that from the start, but I didn't. So... we got the painful task now of converting many, many cultures. But once we do have, by the sword, we can just go on a rampage, right? So I'm not too worried, but I don't know. If you have any ideas, please let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate it. But I mean, for today, what do we do next? Now, Leon, why can't we just vassalize you, eh? Demand a payment. You can keep it. It's fine. But we have everything now but Leon's land. Basically, we'll get her once our truce is over. Some people want to pay ransoms to me. I'll do that. And you know what? Let's check. Ransom everybody away that we can. Try and get our money up. So at 1,000 gold. And what are we doing on battlement? Another 9 years. Okay, so, you know, not long. And we'll have a lot of things going for us. That's interesting. I guess we could use Claim Throne on our sister and stuff and just take her land. But I don't think we'll be doing that. We can usurp Aragon. I don't think we need to do that. Okay, you know what? I guess we're pretty close to the end of Robert's reign, right? Judging by our track record, 45 and 30. We're now 49. I know this guy, he's basically ancient compared to our previous rulers, right? So I think we should do a grand tour. We have the money. I'm going to hold a tournament, but I want to get all of Iberia first. A grand tour to end his life on a high note. I mean, we might not die for a little while, but let's just see. So we can do a Majesty tour. Some events will allow especially majestic actions, taking these in prestige and vassal opinion. Okay, Intimidation tour. Some events allow for especially dreadful actions, taking these in dread. And Taxation tour. Some events will allow avaricious actions, taking these in gold, both when departing from a stop and at the end of your grand tour. A Majesty tour all the way, right? Let's see. Now, we definitely want to go and see you, because you are... No, we want to see... What if we stop there? Can we not... Oh, he's in an army? It's you I want to see. You're not in an... Oh, I can. You were down there. Okay, I was thinking of this guy. So what we want to do the grand tour, and I want to make sure we see this guy, because I want to try and get his opinion up of us, so we can try and demand his conversion. But we're probably not going to go there first. Yeah, we'll pop to Navarra as well. He is part of our dynasty. Who else do we want to see? I mean, who do we want to bother to see? I don't want to see everybody. You're nice and powerful, so being friends with you is very important. So 4 stops. And what is the best route here? Probably not the one we currently have. I think Navarra, Castile, and then we go over here. And finally, we go and see Duke Abdullah and try and get his opinion up. So we'll go to Navarra, tour the grounds, hosted dinner is more opinion, or cultural festival. We're going to tour the grounds of Navarra. We'll do a cultural festival in Castile, just see what that's about. Although we are the same culture, so, I mean, that's... Oh, this guy's Basque. Okay. So in Navarra, we'll do a cultural festival. Then we'll do a hosted dinner, tour the ground, and finally, a hosted dinner down here with Abdullah to try and get his opinion up. It's going to cost 606 gold. We do have a caravan master. We can make haste. But now we get to select our intent. So recreation, stress relieving opportunities, lechery, you intend to embrace your carnal desires and seek sexual encounters. Probably not. Altruism, you seek to improve the lives of others by looking for opportunities to take altruistic action. So helps with popular opinion and piety. Or justice, you seek to distribute justice to even the pettiest of criminals. I mean, we are just, so we're going to go with justice. And you know what? We're going to max out. We can't even afford to max out. Okay. So entourage, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Luxuries, we'll increase luxuries a bit. So this is going to cost 962 gold. Almost all of our money, but it's going to be worth it. If we can get this guy to like us, can also grant him a pardon. So slowly but surely, soon, should be able to get him to convert. At least I hope, as long as this hosted dinner goes well. And at the start of this, we just become exalted among men. Oh, smallpox, a killer in our midst. Really? The curse of death has fallen upon my court. A case of smallpox has been discovered. So that is my knight. Now, is he traveling? Yes. Isolate him. Yeah. Stop traveling, please. You're not welcome. Is he staying there? Where is he? He's still traveling with us. Dismiss. We get stress and stuff. Oh, no. Right, let's just hope we don't catch it, right? Oh, no. My amazing steward has just become unwell. So we can delay it by 21 days and let him recover. Or, yeah, once again, just get our court physician to treat him. Because, yeah, the last thing we need is him dying. He's going to speed this up and hopefully allow us to actually convert all of this at a decent time. So lower consequences. You over there hear a distant cry and turn around to find a plow-holding peasant. His breath heavily agitated as he stops for a second. I'm sorry, my lord, but rare is the chance I have to talk to you. I understand that you must grow the realm, but the royal buildings that you've built here have left us without a job. Give him gold. Probably not. Or we can say, come work my lands. I shall give you what was taken from you. We get a stronger hook, and we get more development and popular opinion in our capital. Yes, it's a pretty good event. Here we arrive at Navarra. The streets of Najira are richly decorated for my arrival, and my vassal Duke Anso dutifully awaits me. Let's start. Let's go. Hopefully we can get a decent chunk of success as well. And there we go. Finally, we are safe. Did he die? He died. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, yeah. Just he died. So that saved it from spreading to anyone else. Oh, no. A peculiar accent. Wait. I thought it was an accident. I was going to say, the last time we had an accident in an event, everybody fell to the ground after all the chairs broke. But suddenly, I find myself separated from my entourage by a large crowd that presses forward to observe the ongoing festivities. And before I can react, I end up stuck between two people having a heated conversation. However, I don't understand a thing they're saying. Manrique starts talking directly to me. I try to blend in, but Vela is giving me a side eye. I probably should say something back. Their language seems fascinating, but maybe I will be able to pick it up from here. So we can get an interpreter. We pay him, and he tries teaching me the language, I guess. Okay, nod and smile. 8% chance nobody notices, and a 92% chance Vela calls me out, and I get, yeah, minus 10 popular opinion. Yeah, we don't need a court tutor. We don't need to learn more languages. We don't exactly have much cult as it is. Oh, our skill's merely decent. I was going to say, maybe we get a nice inspiration. What we do need, we need a regalia, but we do not have any. Everything else, we got good stuff, but we do not have a regalia. Ooh, this healing guide is a medium health boost. I want to put that on. So what's our worst one? That one. 0.1 piety for a medium health boost is huge. And we are in the learning focus as well. So maybe actually, Robert's the one to live a decent life. I have concluded my royal visitation of Najera, and now my procession prepares to depart. So Duke Anso of Navarra and his court have all lined up neatly to see me part, and with everyone present, it is time to collect tribute for bestowing him with my present. So we gain prestige and it becomes more majestic. Hopefully he doesn't reject. He does like me. He gave in. Nice. So I don't know what our level is yet. We can't see it from this page. Oh, 1.5. Nice. So now we arrive to have dinner at Castile. I receive a welcome worthy of a king at Duke Goutrier's castle in Valladolid, and there is little doubt the splendor of my train has made a great impression. So let's begin. Let's see. Almost level 2, which is nice. It seems I'm not the only honored guest at Duke Goutrier of Castile's court. This evening I have been sat beside the fascinating Nuno, and our conversations has left me feeling most elated. My skills in the matter of war are legend, King. If you'd have me, I'd gladly lend those skills to you. It is rare that one finds such a fascinating person without a home of their own. I mean, yeah, he's good. He's a bit old. Be gone. That's one nice way to put it. Yeah, come join. It becomes more majestic. I'll take it. Dreams of a better life. This evening, I am seated next to Duke Goutrier's Bishop Lowe, watching as he sighs into his plate with longing. Truly, I grow tired of my life here and long to elevate my station in life. My talents are wasted here, and lately, I've been thinking of slipping off with you back to Karuna. So he wants to come with us. I mean, we don't really have a use for you, to be honest. But it does become more majestic, or we can let him cry on our shoulder. You know what? Just come join my court. I mean, we have 31 courtiers. We had much more before, so I think it's fine. Once again, we have the parting demand, and he gave in. Perfect. But now, we are down here with our most powerful vassal, and we're going to tour his grounds. Oh, wait. Oh my god, did I just make a mistake? What happened? Oh, he's at war, I think. Sorry, I just assumed that was like the other starting ones, and I was just going to go into it, but I'll leave it on screen. Sorry about that. I believe it's because he's at war, we can't go there, which would make sense. Hopefully, this guy's not at war and he stays out of war, but that is disappointing. But we are traveling, so there's no one to the... So we're going to go ahead now and make it down there, but we have run away or lost. As we manage to get through the dangerous path, we decide to rest for the night. As I walk around the encampment, suddenly a strange feeling that someone is missing bothers me. I ask around and everybody agrees on one thing, that they don't remember seeing Manuel all day. What are you up to? He was keeping the rear guard as we entered a war-torn province. I suppose that wasn't the best idea knowing his bravado. He is probably already gunning for the front lines. Oh. What are you up to? Can we see where you are? We're going through a place in war and he's just disappeared. We can mount a search party. 115 gold. I mean, he's one of our own. We can't just leave him. And he took part in the crusade. So we are not leaving him behind. 115 gold. Can we find him? Is nowhere to be found. I spent 115 gold and you just become this guy's courtier? What? 115 gold to search for you and you've just gone and had a comfy life somewhere else. I actually can't believe that. But the truth of it, we approach a hamlet where a forlorn woman stands shackled on gallows. A throng gathering at its foot. King, it's the king. A peasant stumbles through the crowd crying, please, my wife is innocent. These fiends put their sins at others' feet. They pull him away, telling him no, Joanna, as he is dragged down the street. The official bows sheepishly. Sorry, my lord, ignore him. The woman is guilty, don't worry about that. So I'd like to hear these charges. 27% we get stone unturner. 19% chance we increase our intrigue, or a 53% chance we gain some stress. We can pardon her. I mean, it's probably not really a good idea, or ignore her. Right? Why would we pardon her? I mean, I want to hear the charges. We increased our intrigue. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm not going to get involved. And because we just visited the city walls of Toledo, we just gained 200 martial experience, and we can get another perk. So, I mean, what do we want? We got gallant already. You know what? Organized march, because we have some heavy infantry, so we'll just make them a little bit better. Why not? But let's go. Let's try and get over there and do this feast. Hopefully, we can become more friendly with him. He loves me now. What happened? The sway. Okay, the sway has just paid off, and he absolutely loves me. But we'll do this hosted dinner, and hopefully, I mean, we can become friends. But oh no, bandits on the bridge. There's a couple of men by the bridge, and a third man comes up from the shore, looks up at us after spitting into the river. You know, he says, this is actually a toll bridge. You think you can demand a toll from the king with your 0 prowess? We can challenge him to a fight. Yes. Here we go. You intimidate the bandits. So we scared them away. Nice and easy. Didn't think they were up for it, really. But we are settling in now for dinner. And once again, we receive a welcome worthy of a king. Let's go. Plus 100 opinion already. I mean, he just loves me. Oh, God. An interesting prop. Oh, God, no. What is going on? I'm enjoying a quiet dinner with Duke Abdullah and his High Chiefess. Mere moments after Abdullah exuses himself, the Duchess descends on me like a rabid dog. I am frozen with shock, quite alarmed that it merely takes Abdullah leaving the room for her to act like this. Oh, please save me from this boredom. Abdullah is no lover of mine. He is as loving as a piece of timber. Take me. Love me. He never has. No. With pleasure. No. We're gonna tell the Duke. More majestic, and he likes us even more. Because, you know, we still have a lot of negative modifiers, so let's just try and get him to really like us. I imagine she still likes me, apparently. Aged cheese. Do people dislike me because of that? I guess maybe it's just women who dislike me. Fair enough. They're not a fan of the aged cheese. How dare they? A tasty treat. So truly the meal this evening has been a delight. I have feasted on all manner of foods, savory and sweet, but nothing has quite enamored my appetite like these fine saffron cakes. No matter how many I eat, no matter how much I savor their taste, it simply isn't enough to get them out of my mind. I find myself becoming lost in them with each bite. The flavor bursting into my mouth, bringing me one step closer to experiencing heaven. They're too good not to. 0% chance we die, that's nice. But 44% chance we get a small health boost. Yes, we actually got the small health boost. Nice. Oh, secret exposed. So our sister has been having an affair with this guy and something about her child, and he's saying his daughter is his. So she's got disputed heritage now because, yeah, but at least the son seems to be still his, so that's okay. The main heir is still his, so I'm good with that. So we've got a similar event again, and we can try and get a small health boost. And we got another one. We're just stacking them up. But is he going to give me a part in demand? I mean, we're not going to get tier 4. He already loves me, so let's just try and get the demand. As long as he doesn't refuse. There we go, he didn't. Courtly exchange. My knight Pedro has approached me, claiming to have been given Duke Abdullah's permission to come join him. Ooh, our acclaimed knight. No, Pedro is mine. You're not taking Pedro from me. He's literally my acclaimed knight. If it was just a normal knight, I probably would say fine, but only a 26% chance. He is zealous. Right, fair enough, he is zealous. How about our spy master maybe tries and finds a secret on him? That could work. Get a nice hook. You know, that could work. Maybe get a nice hook, but your grand tour conclusion. So we gained this. For 20 years, we get 15% more vassal tax contribution, and development growth in the realm capital is up 0.2. We got 1,000 prestige. We got 450 renown. Oh, and our knight gained 10 glory, and all these vassals very much love me now. So I would say that was a pretty successful grand tour, but with all these health buffs we're getting, King Robert may not be going down anytime soon. And look at that. She's up to 7,000 men. Jerusalem's on, yeah, 4,200, sadly. And we're at almost 11,000. So we're still the most powerful, but she has got a lot of power. A lot of their special soldiers, though, do they leave? They may leave on succession, so they might be left quite weak. So we may have to try and step in at some point to try and save them. But now that we're home, I think I'm going to leave that there for today. Biggest thing we've done was the Grand Tour. I think next time we're going to have to start working out how we're going to proceed. Culture's taken a very long time. We are 8 years from battlement and 11 years from by the sword. Pretty soon one of us will die. We can go take over Leon, of course. The start, we should be able to fight her pretty soon. We got 4 years left on that, so we'll take the rest of Barcelona as well, of course. But yeah, please, genuinely asking if you have any ideas what we can do in the meantime while waiting for these counties to convert, maybe other challenges we can do, where we can use these kingdom wars. You know, we've been a holy warrior. We've participated on 1-2 crusades, spreading our family nice and strong, so we could carry on doing that a little bit, expand even further, and maybe take this series a lot further than I was first anticipating it to be. But yeah, please let me know in the comments. But thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.